What's going on YouTube? Castology here today, and we're going to be talking about fantasy football. And if you guys are interested in this video and like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. So we all know why we're here today. There's a lot of hype behind this one player that I've been hearing about. And I watched him in college. He's a rookie, and he goes by the name of Jalin Hyatt. Jalin Hyatt had a pretty good junior season, recording 12 games for 67 receptions and 1,267 yards with 15 touchdowns. Now, let's be honest here. The season before that, he only had 21 receptions and 20 receptions, only totaling up to about 500 yards. Right now in Sleeper, his average ADP is around 166 to 169. Now, do I think this guy should be being drafted here? No. I think there's a few guys that are being drafted below him that should be drafted ahead of him. And honestly, I don't think we should be drafting this guy at all. And let me tell you why. First of all, we need to ask ourselves some questions. Will his game translate to the NFL? Secondly, is he a one-season wonder in college? And the third question, does he have a big enough route tree to really be competitive and successful in the NFL? Looking at his junior year college averages, they were pretty outstanding. About 18.9 yards per reception is an insane average to carry. And let's be honest, that's not going to sustain in the NFL. And let's be real, those cornerbacks are going to be way better in the NFL. If you watch any of his highlights, most of his highlights are just him on busted coverages, just walking in for a touchdown wide open. Yes, the kid is fast, and yes, he does have good athletic ability to be successful. I just feel he's a little underdeveloped in his route running to where he won't be able to be that successful. I can see a lot of him getting jammed at the line and not being able to get his release off fast enough to even see the ball. Secondly, if you look at the wide receiver depth chart, he's behind guys like Isaiah Hodgins, Darius Slayton, Paris Campbell, and Wan'Dale Robinson. Therefore, Wan'Dale Robinson is hurt right now and out. I do think he will come back, but Jalin Hyatt will definitely have to fight for a lot of time to get on the field, and he'll definitely have to fight to even see the ball. Like, just because he's on the field doesn't mean he's going to attract targets instantly. I think we need to pump the brakes on him. I'm not saying this guy will ever be bad, but this year, I do not think he'll be worth a draft pick. Maybe a waiver wire if he does start doing good. And I'm not saying it's out the realm, but he can still have good weeks since he does have that big playability. It's going to be too hard to predict to even play him. And honestly, I don't think it's worth a draft pick. I'm not saying he's a bust. He can still be a good player, but I don't think it's going to happen this year. I think he needs some work, and I think he needs some time to develop a little bit more before we start drafting him. Right now, he's being drafted ahead of guys like Zay Jones, Michael Gallup, Alec Pierce. And honestly, I think I'd rather draft those guys ahead of him. Honestly, I wouldn't even take a flyer on him. I think I'd rather take a flyer on a kid in Kansas City called Justin Ross. And if you guys really enjoyed this video and want more content like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Castology out.